Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and today I'm going to be sampling this French individual combat ration. As you can see right here, this beauty's packing 3,600 calories, which is a lot. So hopefully it'll fill me up. And I'm squinting because I'm staring directly into the sun, which I'm not used to. So this guy is best before June of 2020, so I'm well inside the date. The main menu is chicken couscous. It has salmon, rice, and vegetables, and a tuna fish pate. So let's pop her open. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Here we are. Wow, this thing is really packed full. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I think it's some kind of soup. Breakfast muesli right on top. Makes sense. Start your day with breakfast. Some biscuits. Looks like an accessory pack with coffee. We'll open that in a minute. Chocolate bar, 60%. Cereal bar. A can of something. A fruit bar, fruit nougat bar. A little Esbit stove. A pack of tissue that you could use for whatever you use tissue for. Oh, this is my tuna. Some other kind of bar or biscuit. A prune thing. I bet you squeeze that on your biscuits. I'm trying to read this upside down and it's French. Oh, it's a drink mix. And another biscuit. Well, there's lots of like little bars in here, which is nice. You know, you can snack on these during the day. And then I got two more components, which is my chicken and couscous. And this is salmon. It says legumes, but it looks like salmon and rice on the picture. Let's take a look at the accessory package, which I'm hoping I can slice into without destroying the insides. Maybe. Alright, what we have be a couple coffees. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. I think those might be teas, which I'm probably not going to try because I don't care for tea. A sugar. Another sugar. Oh, salt and pepper. Another salt and pepper. And some cocoa. This package has 3 things of biscuits in it. At least that's what it looks like. Oh, none of these are opening for me. And still not. Alright, let's get these out. Oh, there's a whole lot of it. Oh, there's 3 kinds. Wow. That's a lot of biscuits. So I'm going to divvy those up between my different meals. And I'm going to go with the darker ones for lunch and dinner and the lighter ones for breakfast. Let's take a look at this Esbit stove package. Wow, a lot of stuff in here. I guess that's a trash bag. Book of matches. 6 fuel tablets. The stove. And here's your water purification tablets. And probably the worst looking fork I've ever seen in my life. Alright, we're going to see if I'm smart enough to follow the directions on the box. These fold up. Doesn't tell you which goes first. Guess it doesn't make any difference. Oh, I bet you they go this way so the tablet fits on the inside. Here we go. I think I got it. And this does something, I'm not sure what. You bend these up. This part bends down. Oh, I see. It's a holder for your tins. Right on. I've gone ahead and put a tablet in here. It has that nasty ass fish smell that you always associate with Esbit. I'm going to scrape the top a little bit in an effort to make this easier to light, because I've had trouble lighting these in the past. So I'm hoping that making a little dust on the top is going to help. Should have pulled those out earlier. Let's see if it does. Oh. Man. Well, you know what? I'm sticking that right on top. There we go. Now we're close up at the salmon and whatever else is in there. It's so bright out here, I can barely see my viewfinder. I'm not interested in risking my expensive French lunch on a cheesy Esbit spoon. I'm going to use my MRE spoon. Oh wow, that is really hot. That is chooching like a fiend. So I've used the Esbit tablets and I've used the Coughlin's. The Esbits definitely put out way better heat. That's a pretty good piece of salmon right there. I'm going to try a little bite cold. I can get my spoon in it without flipping the whole thing on my nasty glove I split wood with. Salmon is good. All right, I'm going to let that go for a minute. It's not juiced up enough on the bottom. Oh, you know what? There's a... That's how that works. Oh, you still want to use a glove. Yeah, this little holder really, oh, I was going to say it really helps, but it kind of helps. This whole thing is kind of hinky. Really do not want to scorch the bottom of this. One Esbit tablet almost got that hot enough to eat. I mean, I could eat it, it's warm enough, but it'd be nicer if it was just a little bit hotter. So I'm going to put another tablet on there, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and try out my my tuna fish. So I'm having the seafood lunch. It's salmon and tuna. So let's give this a crack. Tuna pate. And these look like a rye cracker. Oh, you know what? They smell like a graham cracker. I don't know if I want to eat tuna on that. You know what? That's going into the breakfast. I wonder which one this is. I know, does tuna fish and graham cracker sound good? I don't think so. Yeah, this is just like a plain cracker. We're going this way. Put a nice big... You know, it just looks like a tuna spread. Nothing too... looks pretty decent. All right, here we are. Tuna spread on a cracker. I was going to like jam it in my pie hole. It's pretty good. If I had been doing a little more reading before I started eating, I would have seen on the package that there are 3 bags of salted biscuits, 2 bags of cereal biscuits, and 3 bags of chocolate biscuits. So I'm going to have to do a little better job of reading packages. Anyhow, let's eat the rest of this. I'm going through my second cracker of tuna, and this is actually really delicious. I probably could use a little sprinkle of the salt they provided on top, and it's probably just my American palate that just craves a lot more mayo in this because it's a little dry, particularly since I've never had a ration cracker that wasn't just like putting the Sahara Desert into your mouth. But it's pretty good. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish cooking that salmon on a cement block since it pretty much is jacking up my stainless countertop. 2 things. One is you're going to use this thing like one time, and then you're going to look around at all the people who've been there for a while and see what they're using instead, because this is pretty jinky. And then the other thing you're going to quickly learn is you're just going to take this off the heat and put it on something solid, and then stir it a little bit, and then put it back on the heat. Because this stove it works great, but it's not stable enough to be stirring on. So I got to pull this to the edge and then stick that back on top. So I gave that a little taste test just to see if it was hot. And I can tell you that I'm going to definitely want to use my salt and peppers. Ooh, wow. Maybe not all the salt. Here we go. Well, let's give this French salmon, and I'm just going to say it's rice. It kind of looks like a rice-a-roni chicken rice, but anyhow, that's what she looks like. It smells good. I don't think it's that hot. Looks like, oh, the can is hot. It's burning my thumb. I'm going to have to go fast. It's a very creamy. Oh, this is really good. Wow. I'm going to try this with the protective glove. The rice is very buttery. I tried the salmon earlier, and you know what? Sometimes you get canned salmon and it's a little squishy. This is really good. It's nice and firm and not overly cooked or whatever happens to salmon in a can. Man. That's super good. That salmon and rice was amazing. I'm pretty full. And thank goodness this is just a little tiny bar. I'm going to have this for dessert. I mean, not much to look at there. Boy, it smells really good though. It's an apricot bar, and it just has a ton of apricot flavor. It's kind of funny. I actually don't like apricot as a fruit, but I like it in things. It's very nice. Not cool. Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and